Hi, today we're going to learn how to divide fractions when they aren't all fractions. If you've made it this far, you've already seen the video on how to divide fractions, or maybe you already knew that, but then you ran into a problem that was weird, one that looked like this. What is 3 divided by 2/5? How am I going to do that? I don't have two fractions. I have a whole number in 3, and I have a fraction in 2/5. Well, in order to solve this, we need to make 3 a fraction. Yes, thank you, 3. 3 would like to be a fraction. And in fact, 3 already kind of is a fraction. Let's look at how 3 is a fraction. If we think of the number 3, we can think of it as 3 holes, right? 3 orange circles. And each of those circles isn't divided up at all, is it? So we can just think of it as 3 ones, or 3 over 1. So you see, whole numbers are always fractions. We just get rid of the 1 because we kind of just assume that if it's a whole number that we don't need the 1. But now we do because we're dividing by fractions. Let's go back and look at our problem now. We have 3 over 1 divided by 2 over 5. Hopefully you remember to keep, change, and flip. You should just take a minute and work on this problem, and then we'll look at it together. All right, did you get it? Let's try it. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the first fraction, 3 over 1. That's not going anywhere. Then I'm going to change my operation to multiplication. And then I'm going to flip. I'm going to get the inverse of my second. So when I multiply by the inverse, it's the same as dividing. In this case, we're going to put 5 over 2. And we flip for the inverse. And now we just solve this the way we would any multiplication of fractions problem. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 times 2 is 2. And our answer is 15 over 2, or 15 halves. Hopefully that helps you when you get those wicked problems that don't have fractions and ask you to divide by fractions. Thanks.